Hi, in this video we are going to cover 15 tips, tricks and hacks that I personally use for motorcycle touring. This particular episode relates to clothing you take on tour. Let's get into it. So if you get a shirt that the runners or the people that do a lot of cardio do, it's washed quite easily and wicks away the sweat pretty efficiently. You grab the edge here and you turn the edge up. Then you fold it and you fold it again to a third. And you turn it around and you start to roll it. And then when you get to the end, you take the edges and you put them over. And what you'll end up with is a neat little roll that holds itself. The problem that I've realized with that is that sometimes when you're on the bike and it's vibrating and adjusting, it'll work itself loose. What I'll end up doing is rolling all the way to the end and then using elastics. It's much quicker, it works very well, and it holds a lot better when it's in your bags. The only other issue I see particularly with this is that elastics eventually do wear, so they will possibly get damaged and some will break on the tour. But if you use one of these hair scrunchies or these hair things that the ladies use, that lasts a lot longer. And it's easy to work with, they don't fall apart, makes for quite a nice system. It takes very long to roll this up. What I like to do is put a third and then go a little bit past the top, so that when you turn it round, you'll see it's extended a little bit past, and that way when you roll it, a little bit more, when you roll it, she works her way up. And I put the nice little elastics. You've got a nice little compact ball that was very quick and easy to do. These are the shirts I use for over the armor. I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. These don't have to be perfect. As long as they're close enough, that's all that counts. And what we have now is we have 3 small shirts, 3 long shirts. So the shirts that go underneath the armor, then the armor, and then the shirts that go over the armor. If it was to be that you don't use the armor and you use an adventure jacket, that would go under the adventure jacket and then you put the adventure jacket over. These pairs of underwear are the underwear that the runners use. They work extremely well. It's body boxes that are pretty long, so they don't tend to ride up. They hold pretty well, and when you put on your long socks, they come up just under over here, so it actually covers your entire leg, and they are very comfortable. They hold very well. The only issue I have with them is that they've got these seams here that after a very long day of riding, these sometimes push into your skin and cause a little bit of discomfort. But beyond that, they are really good. Now, pure underwear, ready to go. Use some elastics. See, one that just broke. And that's where this would come in far more handy because they don't tend to break. The next hack, I'd recommend hiking pants that have zip-off legs. And that way, if it's hot, you just convert it to shorts. And if it's cold, you can convert it to long pants. It's light, it's easy to pack. They fold away very, very small. So it's very easy to work with. If I'm going to run it as shorts, I'll just close these like this, fold this, put these in here first, and then we simply roll it. We put our elastics on them. What I would do this now is I put it into a bag and we'd be good to go. Another hack for those of you that are interested are these triathlete shorts. So it's the shorts that the triathletes use. They've got a little bit of padding, but they're not so big as the cycling shorts. They will definitely help with the sore buttocks over very, very long trips. That's if you don't have a good saddle or you have a sensitive ass. Now, what I've got here are your socks. I personally use knee braces. So these are the socks that go all the way up your thigh and then the knee braces sit on top. And here we have these nice big riding socks that go over the knee. And I'll just put here, I'll fold it again, and then I'll just roll it. Let's use a elastic. Let's put these a little bit apart like that so they don't take up so much space. Fold. Again, I'm not trying to make it look perfect. All I'm trying to do is make sure that I've got a sock in a compact form. What we'll end up getting here is we have the long shirt, underwear, the shirt that goes underneath, the long socks, and the socks at the bottom. So what we have is, so as we arrive at the location, we've got our underwear, socks for the evening, and the shirt that we'll be wearing for that evening. I know that in the evening after I've showered, I can put on the shirt and it'll be fine because I'm not sweating, I'm not doing anything crazy, unless I'm in a smoke-filled pub or bar, or if you're going to be wrestling in the mud, you're probably going to need more shirts. But this is the shirt that I will sleep in, and the next day I will ride in the shirt to maximize space usage. Then the next day we use the same shirt underneath. We put on our long socks to put on our knee guards, and then our top that goes over our body armor. Or if you're using an adventure jacket, that's what you would use. What we'll do now is we'll now put it all into the bag, starting with the shirt that'll go on last, the socks that go on second last for the following day. Then these 3 items we'll probably take with us to the shower, so it doesn't matter too much how it goes in. Do 3/4 closed, and we squeeze out all the air, and then we seal it off. And what we land off with here is a nice flat pack for each day. The other advantage, particularly why I use Ziploc bags or these sealable bags, is when you've been out on the whole day and you've been riding the whole day, you don't smell so good. Your clothes don't smell so good. So if you don't have a chance to wash them in that evening and you just take those clothes and you throw them in with the clean clothes that aren't zipped away, by the end of the next day, your clean clothes are going to smell just as bad as the clothes that are worn and smell pretty nasty. So the Ziploc definitely keeps them fresh and clean and not smelling terrible. Now what we've got here is we've got 3 days worth. Okay, now this is what I'm going to use for each day's riding. This is what I'll use every night. So what I'll do is I'll put this and any other extras that I want to take. So if I want to take an extra pair of socks or a small jacket or anything like that, I'll put these all together into one. Now, I've got 3 packs here. Now, whether I go for a 3-day tour or a 50-day tour is irrelevant. I always only take 3 packs. I will use this pack on the first day, ride. In the evening when I get to the campsite, hotel, guest house, whatever it is that we're staying that evening, I will immediately go jump in the shower and I will wash these clothes. I will make a video showing you how I wash these clothes at the end of the day, and then I'll start putting them to dry. The following day, I will wear these. Well, these are still wet, so I'll wear these, allow it to dry during the day. At the end of the day, we arrive and I will wash these clothes as well, like I did on the first day. And on the third day, I'll put on these clothes, I'll wear it through the day, and these two are drying. And by that time, this one should be pretty close to fully dry. This one is still quite wet. So on the 4th day, I simply reuse these clothes. And then I will continue to cycle them. Continue to cycle them for as many days as needed. Every once in a while, I'll get to a location, a hotel or whatever, and I will do a thorough wash, a proper machine wash, as opposed to washing them in the shower with me. That's it for this edition. Thank you for watching.